Can I run a 3 hours and 30-minute marathon without losing my strength and it be my first marathon ever? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. I'm getting ready to start day one and week one of my marathon training. And something that I just thought about right before I started my run was you need to get yourself a good set of headphones. I like using the Beats. These are the Beats Power Pro 2. I like that they have that loop design on there, so it stays nice and snug on my ears. And in the past I've used AirPods and they fell out of my ear, so I switched to these. Like them way better. The other thing I recommend too is getting a set of headphones with either transparency mode or open headphones. That way you can still listen to your music, but you can still hear what's going on around you, especially if you're running outside. I like doing a lot of my runs on the treadmill, but if you're running outside, you need to hear what's going on with your surroundings, just so you don't trip or fall or get hit by a car or anything like that. So that's a really good recommendation. Check these ones out, or if you guys know something better, let me know. Just finished the first workout and it kicked my ass. I did a little over like 7-ish miles, like 7.24 miles. Pace was like 9 minutes 40 seconds. This was supposed to be like a base workout, and this is day one. That was hard. So these next 14 to 15 weeks, they're gonna be challenging, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so today is my first leg day of this week. I have 2 scheduled for this week. First one, after the long base run yesterday, I did a little over 7 miles. Legs overall feel really good. What actually feels the most sore is my hip flexors. Hip flexors feel very sore. We got a heavy squat day. I'm gonna work up to 315, and I'm gonna do my sets based off how I feel, because I don't want to injure myself. And I know the biggest thing I'm gonna run to in this program is fatigue and recovery. So I'm gonna go to like 2 reps in reserve, and kind of do the rest of the sets based off feel and adjust weight. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, that was challenging. A little bit harder than I thought it would be. Overall felt pretty good. We got a couple more sets. I'm gonna definitely lower the weight to probably around 300 pounds and do around 4 to 5 reps. Okay, this run is kicking my butt. I'm running at a 7-minute 51-second pace per mile. I did 3 rounds. I'm doing a 2-minute rest in between each round. I completed 3, and I'm gonna finish off with a 5-minute recovery run, probably around a 12-minute per mile pace. But I can't believe, like, the pace I'm running at right now is not that far from the marathon pace that I had to hold, which is about 8 minutes and 1 second per mile. It's crazy that that's 14 weeks away only, and that's the pace I'm running at, and I only ran about a little over 3 miles, and I'm exhausted right now. So looking forward to this fun training. Third run of the week is completed. Today didn't feel too bad. I did it on the treadmill. Weather outside pretty decent, but felt like watching some TV, so popped on my favorite TV show, did my run. Feeling really hungry. Legs actually aren't too sore today, surprisingly, even after some heavy deadlifts yesterday. Overall, feeling pretty good. I definitely need to try to get some more sleep the rest of this week. I've only been getting about 7-ish hours, and the running volume is going up, so I need to prioritize my recovery a little bit more. So that's going to be my main goal finishing out the week, is getting a couple extra hours of sleep per night if I can. Guys, we got the long run scheduled today. It is Saturday. This will be my longest run of the week yet. Today we're doing an hour and 15 minutes, about a 9-minute and 30-second pace per mile. This will be my longest run so far. Monday I did an hour and 10. Today we're doing an hour 15. So it's just not that much longer. This will get me a little over, I think, 7.25 miles. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not that fatigued today. I slept pretty well. My legs feel really good, so I'm excited to get this run in. I'm getting it in on the treadmill today. I bought this treadmill a while back from Dick's Sporting Goods. This is the Soul Fitness treadmill. Really great brand, super affordable cost. I actually bought the display model. This one's usually like $1,000 and I got the display model on sale for like $600. It was a great deal. So if you're looking at treadmills, I would start there. But let's get it. Done. That one kicked my butt. I'm feeling it a little bit. Legs feel a little bit fatigued, but overall not too bad. I watched some TV while I was running. Keeps me distracted, but feel pretty good. I'm gonna prioritize my hydration and nutrition the rest of the day, and then make sure I go to bed on time tonight because my body's gonna need that sleep. Whew. Okay, I just finished my run. I'm feeling pretty hungry, so I got me some watermelon and a protein shake. After you use a lot of the energy that's stored in your muscles, the first thing that your body wants to do is replenish that energy. And one of the fastest ways that we can do that is eating simple carbohydrates, so things that are a little bit higher in sugar or things like fruit. That's why I chose watermelon, because it's one of my favorite fruits, and getting something to pair with that, a protein that's gonna be able to go through my stomach a little bit more quicker, that's a little bit more simpler to break down. So that's gonna be my post-workout meal for today. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty hungry right now, actually. One of the main reasons why you want something that can digest very quickly after workout is because you want your body to start that recovery process as fast as possible. So getting in that post-workout meal that's gonna be a little bit more quickly to digest is gonna help start that recovery process more soon. And that's gonna be one of the main things that I have to be really good at during this program, is being really effective with my recovery. So that's one of the ways that I'm doing that. It's Sunday. I only got one more run scheduled for this week. That's gonna put me at 5 total runs for this week. Today I'm just gonna do about 30 minutes at a 9-minute, 35-second per mile pace. Legs feel really good from yesterday's workout, even though we did a little over, I think it was 7.75 miles. Surprisingly, I'm not feeling too sore today. I'm actually feeling pretty good. So I got really good rest yesterday, ate really well. Finishing off the week strong. So let's get this run. Whew. It's extremely humid out here today, so I'm sweating like crazy right now. Overall, I feel pretty good. Run felt great. I actually had a hard time keeping my pace. I kept trying to run faster than what I'm supposed to, and I think one of the biggest things I'm gonna struggle with during this challenge is actually trying to dial it back. It's actually really easy for me to lean into the toughness and the hard and the difficulty of the program, but my body can only recover so much every day. So I actually need to listen to my body, follow the program, dial it back just a hair to stay within those ranges, so then I get proper recovery every day. So I'm a very analytical person, and I like to look at metrics every week to make sure that I'm improving and to kind of give myself something to look at to make sure that I am getting more fit. So this will be my first check-in. I'm gonna do this every single week. We are on week 1. My average weight for the week was 164.4 pounds. My weekly mileage was 27.7 miles. My longest run so far was 7.75 miles. And some of these stats I'm gonna use off my Garmin. So some of them might not be as accurate, but it gives me some form of measurement. My VO2 max currently, according to my Garmin, is at 50. My resting heart rate for the week is at 55, and they have this cool thing called Race Predictor in the Garmin. It says right now if I did a marathon, I would do it in 4 hours and 11 minutes. I also wanted to rank my recovery. This week I feel like I'm at a 9 out of 10. 10 being I'm completely recovered. I actually feel really good, surprisingly, with that amount of volume so far, but my confidence to do a 3:30 marathon right now is probably at a 2. It's not that high right now. I know I could probably complete a marathon. I just don't think right now at the volume that I'm at, I could do it if I had to do it tomorrow. So hopefully what I'm going to see is some of these numbers come up each week and seeing my body change over the course of this preparation. Another thing that I wanted to do during this preparation was kind of give you guys a visual of how my body is going to change based off the looks as well. So once a month I'm also going to do an in-body scan at my gym and kind of give you guys those numbers as well. So I'm currently 5'6". That's never going to change. Obviously I'm 31 years old. When I did my in-body scan, I weighed in at 167.5. I currently have 80.2 pounds of muscle, and my current body fat percentage is at 17.2. So hopefully over this next month we're going to see probably me getting a little bit more leaner, and I hopefully don't want to lose any of that muscle mass, so I'm going to have to work really hard for that. Another thing I'm going to measure as well during this preparation is my strength. So literally just about 2 weeks ago, I competed in the USA PL powerlifting competition in the 165 category. So here's a couple of my lifts. My lifts during that meet were 400-pound squat, 280-pound bench, and finish it off a 485-pound deadlift. So when I finish this marathon, I plan on redoing all those lifts to see if either I keep those numbers or increase them. So the marathon that I am doing is going to be in Indianapolis. That's going to be on November 7th. This will be my first marathon I ever done before. I've done a 5K, 10K, half marathon. I've done a high rocks. I've done powerlifting. So this is going to be really fun and challenging to see how far I can push my body. I'm doing this over the next 15 weeks. I don't know if it's possible for me to get to a 3 hour and 30-minute marathon in that time frame, but I'm going to try my best. I like the challenge, and I like seeing the changes in my body, and I like experimenting. So for me, this is really exciting. If there's anything that you guys want to see over these next 15 weeks, please let me know, and thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe. And I plan on uploading every week on Sunday, everything that went on that week. So stay tuned for episode or week number 2.